Chucking around.
Chuckn Around. Chuckn Around. Just chucking around.
And we are back. Welcome to another episode of Just Chucking Around, episode number 16. I am your host, Chuck Houston, man. I just want to say thank you to everybody that came back. Not only is today Just Chucking Around, but today is a special day for me during the week. What I do is I go see my mama every Thursday, and I sit over there with her, and we chill out and watch TMZ and Kelly Clarkson and Judge Judy and all of that shit. Me and my mama, we just sit out and hang out and watch the news, man. So I just want to give a special shout out to my mama, man. And she gave me my one and only Father's Day gift. Ain't nobody else give me shit. All I got was phone calls and texts. I got some texts, but I ain't getting nothing else. My mama gave me my only gift. She gave me a card and a bag of shrimp. I mean, she know what a nigga like. You know what I'm saying? She know what I like. And it was the big shrimp. It was the colossal shrimp. So yeah, I'm gonna have to do something with that. You know, mama looked out for me. So thank you, mama. So yeah, we back to another episode of Just Chucking Around. Let's bring in our producer of the year, Mr. Blame the Comment. Come on in, my boy.
Hey, what's going on, brother? Check the haircut.
Oh, that boy. He fresh.
Beard full out here. Look at him, but I'm okay. Not the man me, but I can achieve. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah.
What's the deal?
Oh man, not too much, man. You know, I just been out here. I'm like Pimp Gang Shane this week. I've been in the studio, you know what I'm saying, cranking up like I feel like I done cranked up a hit, but it ain't gonna never touch the radio. You know what I mean?
Already.
On the comedy side, but you know, I've been cranking out a little hit, been taking pictures and shit, man. Man, my AC, the devil is trying to take me out. My AC hose on my truck been busted, so man, I'm struggling out here, man. I got to get my AC line fixed, man. Man, broke down on the side of the highway. You name it, man. I just been busy since I came back from LA, back to Houston. I've been running, look like a chicken with my head cut off, but you know, I'm trying to get things done, man. You know, yeah,
man. Like you in the studio making hits. You might hit the radio. Lil Duval hit the radio.
Man,
so ain't no telling.
It ain't that type of song, but I hope to get with Cigarillo one day and make a hit or something, come up with something. Maybe I've been quarantining with your bitch or something like that. You know, I don't know.
It's too hot out here for that shit, man.
Yeah.
You know, you talking about your hour now. I know it's too hot for that. Nigga, I was watching the news. The news said it was 94 degrees or 92 degrees, but it feel like 104, nigga. That feel like a motherfucker.
Ain't it, man? You know it's too hot, nigga, when you sitting in your car and water just run down your chest and your stomach and you get a little pool in your navel. You be like, no, I gotta get this shit here fixed, man.
Already, man. I ride with a towel in my truck, man. I gotta have a towel in there at all the time.
I'm gonna say bring her good towel back in that goddamn house, boy.
Already. Well, yeah, man, welcome back to another episode, man. We're going to bring in the co-host of the year, the man with all the game, Pimp Game Shane. Come on in here, my boy.
Hey, all you motor scooters and hoes that work at Hooters. What do you
do? Welcome back, my boy.
Like that one.
Yeah.
Guys?
That was a hit.
It was everybody's Father's Day and all that shit.
Well, you heard about mine. I got a bag of shrimp.
Well, listen, I will say this. My mom got me two cards, one for my birthday and one for Father's Day, and they was both from my son. I think it had a total of about $42 in them.
Oh, so you got something.
That was a come up. That was a come up. If I got $42 from my motherfucking kids, boy, I'm talking about I'll be doing backflips around this bitch. I can't get 17 cents up out my cherry.
Oh, really?
Damn.
Already, man. My kids done me bad. Only one of them caught. For Father's Day. The other one they
That's
didn't
what I'm
call
talking
it.
about. Look, it's a group effort, but when you buy them shit, you gotta buy it separate. I can't buy y'all one shit, y'all pass that shit down to each other. They want everything separate. I want one too. Well, goddamn it, what I get? Well, Father's Day is a crock.
Man, that's a crock of shit.
Nigga, I'm like you, blame my motherfucking AC went out in my car, boy. I'm around this motherfucker sweating like a whole Indian around this bitch. I'm talking about nigga. I don't go anywhere until nighttime any fucking way. I'm like, shit, that heat too much for me, boy.
Hey, and I got you, nigga. I'm riding around this bitch like a dog hanging out the window, nigga.
Hey, for real. I'm talking about
that's that Ace Ventura.
Hey, I'm talking about a case of water in the back, in the back seat, not even in the trunk, in the back seat of the car.
They gotta ride around, nigga. They gotta ride around with some Visine because his eyes didn't dried out. Like grown men looking at me because I'm riding, sucking on a popsicle and shit, child. Look, nigga riding around eating ice. Nigga, is you pregnant?
What's wrong with this nigga? You old fruit cup out here.
That nigga say a fruit cup.
My man, cool cup, man, cool cup.
I got you. Well, man, welcome back, man. Welcome back. Let's bring in our next guy, man. The guy that always better clean up for us, Mr. Cigarillo, Ryan Martell of Martell Music.
What's up, fellas? Happy belated Father's Day. Yeah,
bro.
What y'all up to, man?
Shit, just kicking it, man. How was your Father's Day?
Oh, it was cool. I ain't had no problems, no issues, no bills. It was all smooth.
I see your wife got you this red outfit, the red hat.
Yeah. No, they really got me some shorts, but I got some red shorts on too.
I'm gonna wear that on the next show.
You got it.
Baby in your medallion and wear that on your neck too. You got your baby.
I'm gonna tell you like John Witherspoon. You got to coordinate. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna wear the mushroom shit next time.
You probably could change your shit to that right now with them filters you got on that motherfucker.
Yeah, I could.
Yeah. You can put a suit on right quick.
Yeah, I ain't doing the filters today, but I got a bunch of shit on here. You know what I'm saying? Mostly PayPal shit. So if y'all want to hit me up, there it is.
Already.
And once they touch down, drop a
little what it do today though? What the business is?
Oh man, we're gonna get right into it, man. Right into it.
All right, let me pop my top.
Yeah, get ready.
Let's get it in.
Time to get it started.
I want to go to this first topic, man. It caught me early in the week. I've been writing topics down all week. Blank can tell you, I've been on it. I had the topics ready, dog. So the first one I want to talk about is it was a headline like on Facebook or whatever, and it said, "My son is my uncle."
Only in the sun.
Dude, check that. Here go the story. It was a guy and his girlfriend. They was having hard times, and they got kicked out their place, right? So they had to go stay with the dude's grandfather. Now the grandfather ended up knocking the girl down and got her pregnant. How he found out was he was at home. She in the shower, her phone going off and going off. He like wondering why the phone is going off. He looks at it. It's his grandfather. Grandfather been texting her all of this time for years. Been texting her all this time, steady knocking her down. Got her pregnant, and this dude been taking care of the baby all this time. So he just found out his son is his grandfather. I mean, his son is his uncle.
His son is uncle.
His son is uncle, dog. Did y'all hear about that shit?
I did not.
Pimp game. Come on, come on.
It's like, look, I didn't hear about that one, but that is fucking hilarious. That is fucking hilarious, nigga. You gotta change your uncle diapers and shit. Say what?
That's too cold.
Let me guess. They was black people, right?
Yeah, they was black. Shit, they was black. Yeah.
I seen it coming. I didn't want to claim this one for us, but We gotta take this here.
What the
Black
fuck?
people. Hey,
Yeah.
let me tell you something.
And you already know the grandfather, he kind of still pimpish, you know what I'm saying? Be wearing his hat, cock, ace deuce and shit, hollering at young hoes.
It ain't hard to have a motherfucking young uncle, ain't it?
Yeah.
Hey, because it's some fat grandmas, it's some fat granddaddies out here, boy. It's going down. I'm out here. I be seeing these niggas. And I be seeing some of these hoes taking a dive too, boy. Getting please, boy. You can see it, boy. The lady get. People think ain't nobody gonna know. So you got
Glenn, you done had time. Go ahead.
Come out 45 years old.
You know that nigga old.
You know that nigga old.
Blaine, you done had time to think about this, man. What you think about this shit?
Man, you ain't never supposed to be pregnant with your mama at the same time if you're a chick. You know what I mean? Your mama supposed to be through fucking. By the time you get ready to have kids, man, only in the dysfunctional of the black community can a motherfucker call you on your phone and say, "Hey, let me call you back. I'm walking my uncle to the park."
I gotta change my uncle diaper.
Yeah, let me change my uncle diaper. How old is he? He's like, what? He's 70? No, 3.
He 3. I'm gonna call you back. My uncle just shit in my back seat.
Uncle Junior, get out that street.
Uncle Junior.
You know what I mean? No, you got to listen to me. I know you my uncle, but I'm your niece. And you gotta respect me, goddammit. I'm your goddamn nephew, and I'm putting my foot down right now.
I'm your nephew.
That's too cold.
Man, that's cool.
That's too cold.
Oh,
Cigarillo.
Oh man, he gonna have to grow up and wish that man happy Nephew's Day. He can't even wish him happy Father's Day. He ain't gonna be able to find a card nowhere. Say Happy Nephew Day.
Happy Nephew's Day.
I'm for real. I mean, and then if him and his woman break up, he gonna have to pay uncle support. That's fucked up, man. Let's move on because this is embarrassing for the whole country.
Blaine got some. I know Blaine got some more shit. You was finna say something.
I know he got it.
Hey, listen. Let me tell you something. All I just imagine is, the person on the phone instead of saying, "Oh, hold on, girl. Uncle Terry, stop playing on them damn stairs like that."
Chill out, Unc.
Hold on, girl. My uncle, leave them pops in that cabinet like I told you.
He gonna give his uncle a whooping.
Hold on, girl. Hold on, my uncle want a popsicle. Hold on. You can't have no more popsicles. You got to eat.
Hold on, let me stop and give my uncle a Happy Meal.
Uncle Terry, eat. I don't know why I'm saying Terry name though. Uncle Terry, eat your food.
Stop playing with your food now.
Yeah. Leave your wee alone, Uncle Terry. I think it's that.
Hey, this nigga gonna have to go up to the school. I got to go up to the school. This nigga done got in trouble. This nigga up here clowning at the schoolhouse.
It ain't just him. The mama that had twins, my uncle and auntie just up here showing their ass out of
Oh man.
This twins like a motherfucker. So y'all just up here, this is a damn shame when your uncle and your auntie can't get along up at the goddamn school. Y'all supposed to love one another. Y'all up here fighting each other.
He got to raise his uncle.
Yeah, and that's the crazy part. People was like in the comments talking about stay with the boy and stay with the woman and all that shit and take care of him and raise him and all that old bullshit.
Here's the thing. Do you beat your pawpaw ass?
You goddamn right.
do you leave him alone? Like, you know what I mean? Do you come over there and say, nigga, here go my uncle, nigga, take care of him. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you like, you know what I'm saying? Do you gotta tell your papa, hey man, line that shit up, bro. Fuck that. I know you said it too. You this your last day right here.
Pick a motherfucking square.
Yeah, pick a square, nigga. You know what I mean? If I fuck grandma, you beat my ass. Yeah, I'm way out of line if I fuck grandma out there. You know what I'm saying?
What the fuck is wrong with Chuckn Around? Chuckn Around is going totally left.
You can do all of that shit. All that shit tonight. Do that shit on your show.
I know.
Do all that.
Fuck.
All that shit, dog.
Hey, yeah, you ain't lying. You ain't lying.
I'm telling you.
How old was the baby?
The baby was still young. The baby was like 7, 8 years old.
The baby
He played 7 or 8 years old. That is not
like
young.
7, 8.
That ain't no baby.
That ain't no baby. He had been raising the child.
He played PlayStation with his uncle.
Look, the pawpaw he been selling him out. Boy, that boy look just like you. Oh, your genes strong. They're right in the family. This nigga baby, man. God damn.
Oh, man.
A Harris, if I ain't never seen one that's a Harris right there. Boy,
that's a Harris child right there.
A chip.
Boy, that bloodline run thick, boy. That bloodline run thick, man. The legacy is continued, man.
Man, that's too cold, man.
That was a chip off the real old tree.
Yeah, for real. He done riled his grandson, baby mama. It's too cold out.
She's
too cold. Man. Yeah.
Funny as hell, bro. That's funny as hell.
That boy cashed that one.
Yeah. Well, Blaine, you said this was gonna happen last week. You already said this was gonna happen when Juneteenth was here. You said the racist bullshit was coming out, and it came out by accident. IKEA celebrated Juneteenth for their employees, and they had a menu for the employees. And on the menu was fried chicken, watermelon, collard greens, potato salad, and it was something else. They might as well have banana pudding or something like that. I don't know. They had all of that shit on the menu, and then this was just one IKEA in Georgia. So they did that shit, and the black people were like, what the fuck is this shit? So apparently they don't have no black people at the top. Because if I'm at the top, if I'm in management and we finna send this shit, I'm gonna be like, don't do that, dog. We gonna get shut the fuck down.
Yeah, not that one. Don't do that.
Did y'all see that shit, man? Did you see that?
I saw it. I would have said, let's take some of these items off the menu. We need to lead with chicken and watermelon. Let's say chicken bites and fruit snacks. That's a bad fucking idea. Although that menu did sound pretty good. I'm not gonna
eat it.
At any black person's house, I would have said, oh yeah, count me in. But when white folks say it, it's like, oh hell no, I don't want none of that shit. I'm never gonna try to throw some coleslaw, some shit in there, some fucking well with raisins in, and I ain't fucking around. I'm like, nah, I'm cool. Yes. Casserole at a barbecue, nigga. What kind of shit is this?
That's exactly what I asked y'all last week. I say, what's gonna be at the Juneteenth party? And that's the shit that's supposed to be there.
But just like Blame said, it's gonna be a multitude of gentrified Juneteenth going on, and it just happened. It's a marketing scheme every year, just like 4th of July. We can sell it, man. Let me tell you something. In my neighborhood, people are popping fireworks. and it was white people.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like it was white people popping fireworks all up and like
on Juneteenth.
On Juneteenth. Like how crazy is that? Right. See how you laughing? I was kind of like, at first I thought it was gunshots. I said, oh shit, this is gonna be end a little different out here. But then when I seen all the fireworks going off, I'm like, oh man, this is crazy. Like this is even worse. Like shit. I'm like, is that the signal for the purge, or is something about to take place? I don't fucking know. You know what I'm saying? Like
you in that purge.
It's too hard to trust them. You know what I'm saying? I never know what's happening. Like they ain't ringing the bell no more. They just gonna shoot fireworks in the air and they're gonna start purging that motherfucker, man.
This nigga, you in that fucking purge. I thought about you. I thought about you today. I seen the new Purge movie coming out.
Yeah, I want to see it.
Purge forever. I say that nigga going to see that shit.
Oh, I'm going to see it. I'm going to see it. I'm going to see that motherfucker. I'm gonna purge right
out. Blame IKEA and they soul food menu.
My brothers and sisters, if I say I didn't tell you so, I told you it was coming.
Brother Blame.
Blame the prophet.
I guess Juneteenth will be televised. You understand?
Blame X.
You understand? This is the bullshit that I could see coming in the future. Now let me say this. Had I been in the upper echelon of IKEA management, I'd have told them not to have no damn watermelon on the menu. First of all, I would have told them, look, you don't want no watermelon in your building, nigga. That shit gonna attract flies all in this
No.
You think you gonna ever clean up all them goddamn seeds up out this building? You a goddamn lie. They gonna spit them holes everywhere.
Everywhere.
You don't wanna get sued for white folks buying shit and finding watermelon seeds and they couch they have to put together. You hear what I'm saying? Man, you don't want to do that. Don't sell that red strawberry soda water, man. The merchandise gonna get stained. Put some of them sell water with the little red fruit packs that you got the dot of water.
That menu was fire though, dog. That menu was fire.
That menu was fire. I ain't gonna lie.
Man, I told y'all that bullshit was coming, man. And it's only gonna get worse, bro. It's only
next year. It's going down for real next year.
This was just
great.
This was just like the intro.
Yeah, this was a test run.
It was an appetizer. It was an appetizer.
A little blackface baby serving something like this. Come on, bro. It's this shit. Hey, they do this shit. Listen, one way to keep control is always to keep confusion. If you can keep confusion, you can keep control. It don't make no sense that people are still dying, and then now they loosening gun laws. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
You keep confusion, bro. That's how you keep control. If I can tell you something and then go tell him the same thing and go tell her the same thing, and then now y'all arguing amongst each other, I still got control. Mm-hmm. Because the focus on y'all and not me. Y'all looking at each other. And then here's the thing. I can give you a little extra money, buy you. Give you a little extra money, buy you. You see what I'm saying? It's all bullshit, bro. That's what it is at the end of the day, man. It's a form of media to keep control. It's going to continue. It's going to get worse. Next, I'm going to tell you, watch this. When we make it the next Juneteenth, it's going to be some little white kids doing some shit. Watch what I tell you.
I already know. It's coming.
And it's going to be like some shit with summer school.
They don't know what it's gonna be. What they gonna do? They gonna do like they did them old wars and shit. They reenact the shit. They gonna reenact slavery in real life. You watch what I tell you.
Watch.
Watch what I tell you.
Watch it. It's gonna be some bullshit, brother. It's gonna be some bullshit, man. Look, man. A dude came on the news on the Isaiah Factor and said, you know, I really feel like this is something that we probably should have just kept to ourselves. You know,
I said that last week.
You know, and I think that was D.L. Hughes said, you know, this holiday don't really benefit us. It look like what more white people gonna benefit and get off for the federal holiday than black folks do. You know,
Right.
So now they taking advantage of what's supposed to not even supposed to be for them. You know what I mean? But you
this was a private party and they invited themselves.
Listen, this shit here is a slippery slope because not only are we still getting subtle things, but sooner or later somebody gonna come through this shit and make this shit right. Gonna make it real right. So you know, it's almost, I look at it like this, it's almost like playing with a snake, you know what I mean, or playing with that dog through that fence. Sooner or later, man, you get bit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Sooner or later, you get caught and some real shit slip through where somebody wrote some shit in the bill and stuck that bitch up in the back up in them papers in there.
Right.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because just like the LGBTQ community come through and they push for their people and shit, we gonna have a young black brother or a young black sister get up in office and slide through the cracks and know the law, hands up and hands down, and slip some shit on there in them, and the shit gonna be then passed, and they gonna look back. Then there's gonna be a controversy because now you just can't overturn it like that. But I bet they make an emergency meeting to vote on the bullshit. Watch what I tell you. Watch what I tell you.
Oh yeah, we see it coming now. You know what I'm saying? They've been playing with us for too goddamn long, and we see this shit coming. Cigarillo, go and drop your knowledge. I know we was talking about the menu, but shit, add what you got to add.
I mean, what Blame said was real in a motherfucker, man. Because I mean, IKEA was supposed to go out of business a long time ago. I don't know if y'all remember when they filed bankruptcy and all of them stores were supposed to close, and all of a sudden here they go, they back open and they doing business, and now they doing this shit. Shit, the devil is a IKEA is what I say. I mean, look at this menu. I mean, look at it. It's delicious. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking delicious. You can't tease people like that. You trying to get, you think you about to get a whole lot of black people to come eat up your shit and then buy that bullshit they sell that old cheap ass shit. Man, please, you know what? Hey, you know what they'll do? They'll eat that shit and burn the fuck off without buying shit, and that's what I hope. They need to go out of business.
On the side of that menu, they should have the chef picture. Because if it's a black dude, they gonna sell out. If it's a white dude, ain't nobody coming.
Hey, it's gonna be that little rat from Ratatouille.
Let me tell you what they done. They done sat there and watched the episode of Soul Food and say, all that shit they got on the table right now. Let's put that on the menu. This shit Big Mama bringing out. We're gonna put all that on.
So they trying to kill people at the same time. Come on, man.
You got here putting this furniture together with high blood pressure.
Can you say boycott? Can you say boycott? Because I can. I won't ever shop there, bro.
I ain't never shopped there.
I ain't never shopped there neither.
Because don't you gotta put all that shit together? Who the fuck wants to put all that shit together? If you're gonna spend that money, that shit better come and somebody better put it together if it ain't already together.
Yeah, you gotta put that shit together. So yeah, man. Speaking of chicken, me and Blaine talked about this a while back. This was one of the earlier episodes when it was a chicken shortage, and you know people like panicking. So now Wingstop, it's a shortage on the wings now. So Wingstop is now selling thighs. Wingstop is now thigh stop.
Pick it up.
So they cooking. They got bone-in thighs and they got boneless thighs. Hey man, this is what's on the menu. Now boneless wings, it really ain't a thing. That ain't nothing but breast meat. But they got the boneless thighs now, and they got bone-in thighs, and they cooking the thighs just like they do the lemon peppers. You got a lemon pepper thigh. or a garlic parmesan thigh. Buffalo spice thighs. Because it's a wing shortage right now.
I'm getting hungry.
Pimp Gang Shane, have you heard about this shit?
Man, look at hey man, look. That's just some odd shit, man. I can't just be chomping on no lemon pepper. You know, I don't just. don't even know how to ask for no shit like that, man. About that sound for baby, man. Let me do one of them. Man. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, shit. No, I can't fuck with that. Like, I'm like, I'm gonna just chill on eating chicken for a little while. You know what I'm saying? Till anything that you know. I ain't gonna trust no other shit, man. Fuck all that. Nigga, give me a clone chicken thigh or some shit like that. Like, nigga, fuck all that. This nigga said, hey, hold up. Hey, I told the nigga that the other day. That nigga said, why don't they just use the buffalo wings? I said, God damn, bro.
Oh my God,
brother. We need more education. Nigga say, why they can't just use the buffalo wings?
Since it's a chicken shortage, they go get them buffalo wings.
Go get them buffalo wings, nigga.
It ain't no buffalo shortage, huh?
Like, nigga, what buffalo you know got wings, nigga?
And how many thighs you supposed to get? Because you know you get a 6-piece wing or a 9-piece. How many thighs they gonna give a nigga? You gonna get like 2 thighs equal up to like 6 wings or whatever? How that shit gonna go? Blame.
Listen, let me say this. I think this shit about to break up some relationships. You know what I mean? Because now, can you imagine? You know, a girl come pick you up, nigga. She got 2 big ass dog-sized bones sitting in her bathroom or some shit like that. 2 big ass bones sitting in the cup holders of her car, man. People gonna be fooled in a bitch. You hear me? You know what I mean? Man, look.
Thighs, nigga.
Man, that's a lot of goddamn meat, bro.
And lemon pepper.
Lemon pepper at that.
That's a lot of lemon pepper.
It's gonna be a lemon pepper shortage next.
And do you know you can damn near hit yourself in the eye with a thigh. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, but that thigh, you fuck around, you know, you got that chicken wing, you can rub your eye, but you come back, boop, you know what I'm saying? You got seasoning all in your goddamn eye. Oh, man. This shit here, man, this shit here is outrageous. Next is gonna be a thigh shortage and they're gonna have leg quarters.
Yeah, they're gonna have to do leg quarters. I was just gonna say that.
And that sounds better. Lemon pepper leg quarters. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I like that.
You know,
I was just about to say that.
That sounds tasty too. Like,
man,
you heard it here first.
You know, the thigh with a leg quarter is like the tomahawk of steak. You know what I mean? That's a lot of goddamn meat, bro. And then, you know, the seasoning to wing ratio, you can eat that comfortably. You know what I'm saying? The crust to the wing ratio, but
you better put a patent on that, boy.
Already.
I say you better put a patent on it.
You heard it first on Chuckn Around.
Nigga, as soon as we said it, nigga gonna have some lemon pepper leg quarters.
But when you eat that thigh, bro, when you take that first bite, all that skin coming off. Now you just eating meat with no seasoning.
Yeah, it ain't no seasoning. They gonna have to inject them boys.
Yeah, they gonna have to do some inject them with like lemon pepper seasoning with buttermilk or something. I don't know. Too much,
I know how they gonna do it. I know exactly how they gonna do it.
How they gonna do it?
This is how they gonna have to do it. You know what I'm saying? If it's gonna work, because I saw.
Wait. Before you sell your secrets on the internet, man, make sure you get a motherfucking DBA on that boy.
Look,
man.
I saw that boy Rose on the commercial. He was looking like he was looking. You know what I'm saying? I know he owned a Wingstopper too, but hey, they probably going to get that seasoning in there. They gonna have to have them thighs in like some thigh-high boots full of seasoning so you can dip that shit or something, you know what I'm saying? Dip that shit, you know what I'm talking about? This
stank on them boys.
With a couple of boots. But hey, on the cool, IKEA should have tried this. That, you know what I'm saying? We would have been calling them IKEA instead of racist. But that shit sound good to me, man. I'm going to try that shit tonight. You know what I'm saying? The only problem is, you know, the thigh is the cheapest part on the chicken. So if they trying to charge a whole lot of money, then no, that ain't no win. You know what I'm saying? It depends how much it costs. But I'm gonna try that shit. Yeah. Thick thighs save lives. That's what I always say.
Yeah, man.
Thigh-high boots.
That nigga say thigh-high boots.
Well, it's seasoning. Seasoning sauce.
It's gonna be a
smack your mouth.
Nigga dipping a thigh-high boot at the table.
Nigga. We got 2 ideas for Wingstop. Hey, if y'all take that Wingstop, we suing.
Hey, real spill.
Damn.
We need to open up.
Don't nothing surprise me no more, man.
We need to open up the leg quarter hood and move right next door to the turkey leg hood.
Now you talking. Competition up in this bitch.
Yeah, what you hold, nigga? We got leg quarters over here, bitch. Fuck y'all niggas doing.
Ain't nobody got jerk leg quarters.
Jerk leg quarters.
Stuff leg quarters. There we go. We stuffing leg quarters.
Call it the stanky leg.
Come on, we can call it. You get 3 leg quarters in a Subway bun.
Subway bun.
We're gonna call it the stuffy leg hut.
There you go. The stuffy
leg.
We gonna share them hoes with boots on.
Yeah. Hey, we gonna call that bitch get on the good foot.
Serve them on a plate of red bottoms. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we got some. We got some, baby.
There you go.
Y'all better crazy, put a motherfucking patent on this shit, boy. Somebody gonna open that bitch up, nigga. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Gonna open that bitch up. They're gonna be like the stuffy leg hut. Where all the hoes wear thigh-high boots. And we're gonna be like, what?
Everybody will be there. I guarantee you. Open night.
We had the waitresses, all the waitresses be wearing thigh-high boot number chicks, like at Hooters, but we had them hoes in thigh-high boots.
and wouldn't even have no drive-through. It'll be a walk-through.
Yeah, you gotta walk in here.
We wouldn't call it Hooters. We'll call it motor scooters.
There you go. Already.
That work at Hooters.
Scooters that work at Hooters.
Already. All right, man, let's move on to this next topic, dog. We got a few more to get into. So this past week, we had a football player come out as gay in the league. Yeah, I don't know if you heard about that. I forget his name. No, Ryan, you can look that up.
Not interested.
Yeah, he came out, but no, he was all on Instagram talking about I'm really a private person and I really don't share too much stuff like this. And this nigga play for the Raiders.
How did we hear about it?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I thought you was private. Keep
that shit to yourself.
Yeah, so he came out as gay in the league. So like, I'm thinking like, what these niggas on his team gonna be doing? Like in the locker room, you know, you can't just walk around, but nigga, you know he like boys already. So y'all in there butt naked. What they gonna? I mean, how that's gonna work? Is they gonna give him his own, you know, little section of the locker room or whatever? Because his meat gonna get hard at some point. He around dudes with the best physiques in the world.
I don't like how you talking. I don't like when you start chucking around.
No.
Like he around a bunch of big sweaty men.
These is facts.
You fucking around.
Hey, what people do in a person like me, I think like this, like shit, if you were a professional athlete and shit like that, you know, people be uncomfortable with that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like keep that type of business to yourself because everybody don't need to know that. Like, you know, you don't need to make an announcement to say, hey, I'm gay, I do this, I do that. You know, if you do that, that's on you, you know, that's cool. But what my problem is that even with that introduction, it's like you have to tell the whole world what your sexual orientation is. And that's not the world's business. That's not like me getting on and saying, hey man, I just fucked this chick the other night. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not anybody's business. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's not like you. I was brought up in a time where you're supposed to keep your personal affairs personal. You know what I'm saying? All that shit's supposed to be private. Therefore, whatever you did at your job shouldn't reflect, you know what I'm saying, your personal life. Like if you a motherfucking IT motherfucking computer tech programming and shit like that, you ain't gotta make an announcement and say, hey y'all, I'm gay. You know what I'm saying? Just do your fucking job. That's all you gotta do is come in here and program these computers and shut the fuck up. We don't need to know all that. You know what you do on your after, you know what I'm saying? Like that's your personal business. Like
you sound like that white lady that told LeBron shut up and dribble.
Yeah, shut up and dribble, nigga. Just bounce the ball. Like nigga, just do whatever the fuck it is. What he is, a running back or here? Hey,
I think it's so ironic the nigga tight end.
Oh.
In real life, niggas
Chuck, hey, you said it with the joke shit, Chuck. You a fucking crazy guy, you boy. You fucking crazy. Hey, all I'm saying is I don't want that nigga to tackle me. You know what I'm saying?
They're taking you hard too.
A bunch of niggas like, yo, man, I know he coming for me, man. Like, yo,
he gonna tackle you extra hard.
Hey, there's a lot of niggas on injury reserve. Like, nah, I'm hurt. I'm hurt this game.
Yeah.
Who we playing? Oh no, I'm hurt.
My hamstring.
My hamstring. Who I fucked up? Hey man, fuck all that. I'm just saying, like, really on the cool, like, nigga, you get a check. You know what I'm saying? You get a check to do a job, and actually to entertain millions of people. You know what I'm saying? Like, your personal life shouldn't even get involved in that. Like, how many orientations of all the players do we know? We really don't. You know what I'm saying? We don't know that.
You don't have to know it.
We don't have to know. All we want to do is see y'all play football, play basketball. We don't care about what you do off the scene.
In your bedroom.
Right. That's your personal business. And like this, you know what? If people stuck to that, we wouldn't have it wouldn't be such an outcry, because it's like most of the time, like, they try to force it on us, like we have to know, or you know what I'm saying? Like, just like if you don't accept it, if you like, hey man, I don't do that shit, they like, oh, you homophobic, because you ain't accepting to this shit, and it's like, nah, I ain't none of that. I just don't give a fuck about what you do. You know what I'm saying? That's not my business. Like, shit, I see things in a different way. Like, shit, you can't force my shit on me like I can't force my shit on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, stop making announcements about it. Do whatever the fuck you doing and carry on with your motherfucking life. Like, shit, stop involving everybody about it. Like, you got to make a press conference to tell everybody that you like to fuck boys. So you look like you like to fuck boys, punk. Like, nah.
All right, this nigga going too far.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, you know what I'm saying, like, shit.
Hey,
like,
you get us counsel like a motherfucker.
If a nigga wear ballerina shoes all goddamn day,
hey,
you ain't got to make an announcement. We know it, nigga. We know what you is. Like, nigga, it shows. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you softer than the next nigga, we pretty much know it. Like, fuck all that.
Yeah. And I take it back to Michael Sam. Remember when Michael Sam came out of college?
Yeah.
And he announced that he was gay before getting put on. So they said, okay, you gay now? We ain't gonna let you in the league. Now the white dude, he got insurance.
Thank you.
I've been in the league, so now you can't cut me now because I done made it this long. Yeah. So how can you cut me now?
Yeah.
So Michael Sam, he made the mistake of telling it too early. He should have kept that shit to himself, like we say. And then you'd have got paid, and then shit, your career might have been over by now, but you'd have been a fucking millionaire.
That's what we call letting the cat out the bag, or letting the dick out the bag. Too early.
Blame the comment.
First of all, game shame. I want to say your words are very tight.
Sweetness.
The comment.
Your words are very tight. You know, I kind of understand the point that you're making, man, because you know, if we went around just, you know, bragging about our actual strides amongst, you know, women and stuff like that, then it's, you know, it's too much masculinity, it's male toxicity, you know what I mean? It's chauvinistic, it's all that, you know. I heard somebody say we live in a point in time, nigga, where you can get in trouble just for the shit that you think, bro. If you're gonna get in trouble if you say the shit out loud. You know what I mean? Now, like I'll say this, I'm all about equal rights for everybody. You understand what I'm saying? I don't think they should be. I think they should be allowed to take care of themselves, work, all that shit. But your sexual preference, you're absolutely right. It only matters in your bedroom. Why I gotta be out here seeing you, kissing and doing all that? But see, I'm gonna tell you something. The media and the streets are two different places, though.
Two different places.
You can push that shit all you want, but just like racism, there's gonna be an underlying tone in this country of people who don't play that shit. You understand what I'm saying? And that shit'll get you hurt. So you can try to normalize it all you want, and I'm for that because everybody deserves to be loved. You know what I'm saying? I understand that. I get that. Nobody should be born to feel like they less than or anything like that. You know what I mean? Because this world not a perfect place. Right. You know what I mean? People can't help how they was born. I done seen a little boy at the age of 6 years old, 7 years old, and you could see straight through him that you knew. You know what I mean? Yeah. The way he didn't even know his sexuality yet, but you could see that he was gonna be a part of that community.
Hey, but you know what too though? Like, let me say this too, because a lot of that shit is guidance from who they grow up with and what type of influences they have when they're coming up. Because it's little kids that be feminine as hell when they grow up because they grow up with their mamas and they mamas like condoning certain shit or certain attitudes, walking around letting your child act just like you. You know what I'm saying? Like
all on YouTube, TikTok, twerking and
shit. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of like I know like a lot now. A lot of the generation that we grew up with, our generation, it's more of the we have to accept a lot of stuff because we put a lot of shit out there. Our generation, we threw out a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like right when we was black people was fighting for their rights, the you know what I'm saying? The LGBTQ TRS TUV they was fighting for their shit at the same time. And this is all during our era, you know what I'm saying? So like,
and not only that they rights have surpassed the
right
black human right, you know what I mean? African American human rights is really a slap in the face,
but
bro.
That's what I was saying. They coattailed off our fight because we didn't fought for our rights. We fought for our freedoms. We fought for this shit. They didn't have to. They're not fighting. They just piggybacking.
Let me tell you the difference between African American rights and gay rights. You can choose.
It's a choice.
How you are perceived in public. Black people, we can't change our skin, bro. We got to live this every day. Regardless. At the end of the day, you might not have a choice in how you feel in the inside, but you have a choice in what you put out there. You see what I'm saying?
Right. Already, well said.
And to add on to that, like you say, they pass bills so fast for everybody. They do shit so much quicker for everybody else. I was looking at the news today while I was sitting with my mama, and they had LGBT senior living facility just built here in Houston. So it's gonna be a bunch of old punks and bulldoggers in there.
Yeah. He's gonna wake up in the morning. Mr. Chuck Houston, where is the coffee this morning?
It's gonna be a bunch of old punks and bulldoggers. You can call them that because that's what they was. You can't call them. You can't call these new niggas that shit.
Have you seen Darnell's glitter beanie? He's
man, look, I got a lot to say about this. You know what I'm saying?
Clean it up.
I want to just make a Chuckn Around disclosure and say, we accept everybody for who they are. Exactly. I mean, I went to school, work with gay people. You know what I'm saying? Got nothing but love for gay people. You know what I'm saying? Gay people, do your thing. I mean, I'm down with all of the gay brothers and sisters and everything in between, but y'all get the same treatment because y'all are equal. And on that, y'all might know, but everybody don't know. I'm black. So here's a situation. Okay, what if I wouldn't have told nobody I was black until now? What if I came on Chuckn Around show and say, hey, I like to come out as African American, and then would I get any support? Hell, fuck no. Hell, fuck no, I wouldn't. So that's what I mean. What Blame said is true. You can choose to tell people what you are. You can choose to say, oh, I'm this way, or I'm gonna come out to everybody. But let's go back to the subject. Carl Nassif, that's his name. Carl Nassif, right? This guy, 28 years old. Okay, he went to Penn State. Was he coached by Jerry Sandusky? I don't know, but the timing is strange, ain't it? It happens to be Pride Month, so happy Pride Month to all you people who like the same type of people. You know what I'm saying? Happy Pride Month, but ain't it strange how he decided to come out during Pride Month?
Right.
Huh? What's up? You know, Jerry Sandusky? You know what I'm saying? I think that boy probably got coached by Jerry Sandusky. So they probably just let him say, hey, we're going to let you do this, and then you're going to get all your money, blah, blah, blah. And it come back to that, man. Like you said, Michael Sams got shunned from the NFL. He's black. The white guy come out and he's a hero. So, I mean, you know, do your thing, gay people, but don't be blinded by that shit either.
See, but that goes back to my point, because with them jumping in on our struggle, right? What that does is brings a lot of white people in and pushes a lot of black people out. So white people already have rights. You see what I'm saying? Like black people fighting for rights, and then gay people were fighting for rights as well. But we still didn't get ours before y'all jumped on our train and started taking over. And that's part of the whole thing is that shit. We still out here looking to get that motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? We still waiting to get ours. We still waiting on our protection order. We still waiting on our 40 acres and a mule. Meanwhile, they still granting rights for everybody except us. And this is why I get so aggressive about this whole situation. We're not supposed to be in this fight. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like first of all, like shit, a lot of this shit that was brought upon us, like you said, it's not a choice. A lot of our great grandfathers and grandfathers, they were slaves for real and had to do certain things and had to, you know what I'm saying? And like shit. And until this day, we still got them same type of police or slave watchers watching over us. You know what I'm saying? So like we still ain't granted no freedom. But meanwhile, the people who fought with us, the gay people that fought alongside us to get their foot in the door so they can get their rights. See, they're still granted rights every day. You see what I'm saying? Like they get a new right every other day. And we still waiting on them to stop shooting us. We like, hey, our hands up. Oh, we're gonna shoot this motherfucker today. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we haven't. Our fight was not. You know what I'm saying? It was just cease and desist. You know what I'm saying? And it was just like, now we got to stop fighting for this, because now every black person in America now, it's like you have to jump on the gay rights movement. You know what I'm saying? Because it's part of Black Lives Matter. It's part of this. And it's like, yo, no, that's not what we was at. We was fighting for equal rights among black people. You know what I'm saying? Like we wasn't trying to get all this extra shit. Like y'all got all this. And it's like shit, we still never got nothing that we wanted because they watered down our fight.
Right.
That's what I say.
Okay. Yeah. So let's move on to the next topic because we're running on time right now.
Let's move on quickly.
Go ahead.
Sign out, guys, because I gotta go all the way to Beach Nut.
All right, go. You ready to go now?
Yeah. Well,
take your gun.
Yeah, because that's a ride for me. You know how well.
Take your gun.
That's a ride for me. So you know, I mean, I got a few extra minutes, but I need to hit it.
All right, let's hit these topics real quick. Let's go to Derek Chavin. He getting sentenced tomorrow, man. The end of all of this bullshit is coming. They saying he's not gonna get the whole 40 he's supposed to get, or that we want him to get. They saying it might go somewhere in the middle, somewhere around 25, 30 years, somewhere around there. So
I'm cool with that too. I'm cool with that too. He'll die in that motherfucker. How about that? You know what I mean? Keep him in protective custody, whatever you need to do, but don't let him in GP because they gon' get him.
That's what I say. I say give that nigga 5 years in
GP, Gen Pop. Yeah.
I'd say let him do 5 years.
I say let him go to jail. I say let him go to jail in Louisiana because the Boosie, he knows somebody.
Make that call,
Boosie. Take his butt.
Boosie, make the booty call.
Somebody calling.
That boy's gonna call his hitters.
Make that call, Boosie. You know what I'm saying? Get up, stop trying to fight Mark Zuckerberg and make that call.
Zuckerberger. All right.
Zuckerberger.
Yeah, well, we gonna hit this next one since Blame gotta go. Saw today on TMZ, ASAP Rocky and Rihanna is dating, and they like doing public displays of affection and all type of shit. They kissing. This nigga say that's the love of my life. I don't blame you, ASAP Rocky.
I have no problem. Look, I'm waiting to hear the bad part. What happened?
Yeah, no, that's just on another note. That's all I'm saying.
If he with Rihanna, I'm rooting for him. Shit. Man. Although I heard that rumor a long time ago. I heard that rumor like 6 months, about a year ago.
They officially came out today.
Well, shit. More power to you. Congrats, ASAP. I mean, shit. I'll drink one for you when I go to the club later on tonight. Like shit. ASAP and Rihanna, you know what I'm saying, baby? Yo, do it big. I don't know either one of them personally, so I really don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? When he stick his feet, I don't give a fuck where she put her mouth at. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's none of my business. Like, but shit, more power to him, everybody.
Already. ASAP Rocky knocking Rihanna down. Ralph, what you got to say about it?
Let me say, if he ever fucks up, man, my wife, I'm gonna try my best to get her to understand that I'm doing it for us. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, baby? I'm not gonna leave. I'm already married to you on paper, but financially, this can be a great move. You know what I mean? Like,
smooth operator.
You know what I mean? At the end of the day, I know I'm coming home with the bag. You understand what I'm saying? But you know, ain't nothing like a black power couple, man. Keep doing their thing, man. You know what I mean? It's all positive, it's all love, man. You know, young people, hopefully they can keep their relationship out the public. You know what I mean?
Already. Real hit it.
Hey man, shout out to Black Love, you know what I'm saying? They young, they rich, they talented. I just want to hear the music they make together, really. I just want to hear what that music gonna sound like. For real. Yeah. And that's all I got to say. One love.
All right, man. Well, we're about to get out of here, man. Run on time. My boy Blaine got to get over here and do this show. Make sure you do that shit we did tonight on that other shit earlier. What we was talking about.
With
the thighs. The thighs and shit. No, not the thighs, not that shit.
The thighs. What did I
the lemon pepper.
No, not that. No, not that one. The one with the baby, with the dude with the baby.
Oh yeah. I put it down in my phone.
My son is my uncle.
Yeah, make sure you do that shit, man. So anyway, man, it's just checking around. Everybody get their shots out. Ryan, go ahead real quick.
What I want to say is I'm gonna be making segments. I'm gonna cut up some of these funny segments and we're gonna put them out so you can watch them and make them go viral. Make sure to share, Chuckn Around, and peace out, one love. Martell Music.
Already. Blame the comment.
Hey man, I just want to say thank y'all. This was a great episode amongst the bros. I know we had the energy up high last week. I think we kind of matched it this week, you know what I mean? So it was really cool, really funny and entertaining, man. I think we really pulled the humor out of these topics, you know what I mean? And just give our own personal opinion. So it was cool, man. And I enjoyed it, man. We are chucking around, goddammit. Let me put it at the bottom.
Already. Yeah. Go ahead, Pimp Gang.
Shit, you know where you can find me, mortelmusic.net. You can find me everywhere music at. I got albums out. I mean, hopefully y'all already know that. Pimp Game. Yeah, Titus Arthritis on YouTube. Yeah. Until then, I got a birthday party Saturday at Club Vino Lounge.
Yeah, happy birthday, cousin. That boy birthday tomorrow on the 25th.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to the Pimp Gang.
It's been another great episode. Oh, Vino, go ahead, finish that.
Vino Lounge is over by Grooves off of 45 and Emancipation. Y'all come out and check me out and check out the comedy show. Chuck, you need to come out there too.
It's a comedy show too?
It's a comedy show. It's called a comedy party. I don't know if y'all know Trey Clark, but Trey Clark put on the comedy party like once a month and shit. and he go from like different clubs and shit and do all his shit. So y'all might want to lock up with him. But that's what we doing. Shout out to Trey Clark and MartellMusic.net, YouTube, everywhere you can find music at. I'm now Pimp Game Shane, MartellMusic.net, t-shirt, merchandise, all that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? We got it. If you need to go get it. And that's that. Y'all holler at me on my B-Day, man. Shit, we fucking around.
Happy birthday, cousin.
All right, Blame, drop that beat.
Boom!
Just checking around. That's Chuckn Around. Chuckn Around. Just checking around.